This video, presented by the Truth and Action Share Club, explores the idea of a hero of truth and action. We look at Norman Traversy's role in the rediscovery of Canada's lost civic safeguards, focusing on using law as a tool of citizen accountability. In 2019, Norman Traversy initiated a private criminal prosecution. This was a lawful legal process, not a protest, rooted in the rediscovery of common law civic safeguards. Canadian justice allows citizens to initiate criminal proceedings. Private prosecutions act as a safeguard, ensuring justice is not solely controlled by the state when authorities decline to act. The allegations filed followed the SNC Lavalin controversy. They included sworn information alleging obstruction of justice and corruption-related offenses tied to decision-making. At the intended hearing, Traversy was not permitted to enter the courtroom despite having documentary evidence. As a result, the evidence was not reviewed, and the process was not issued. No witnesses testified, and no evidentiary hearing occurred. This turning point highlighted the difficulty citizens face when seeking accountability. The doctrine of the lesser magistrates is key. Authority is not absolute, and lower officials have a duty to interpose and resist unlawful acts when higher authority violates the law. This is about upholding legality, not rebellion. In the Canadian expression of this doctrine, authority exists under law, not above it. Every official is personally bound by legal limits, and power is divided across the executive, legislative, and judicial branches to prevent absolute authority. The 1959 case of Roncarelli v. Duplessis established that government discretion is never absolute. Political authority cannot override legality, and public officials can be personally liable for the misuse of power. In Attorney General v. Power 2024, it was confirmed that officials are not insulated by statutory authority. Office grants responsibility, not immunity, and legal remedies remain available when power is misused. The grand jury is a historic safeguard, placing citizens between state power and prosecution. It has not been abolished in Canada and reflects citizen oversight within common law. Another turning point was the Emergencies Act, where the federal court ruled the invocation unlawful. The threshold for emergency powers was not met, raising renewed public debate on accountability. Efforts to expand accountability included an incident report alleging treason served to the RCMP, raising concerns about sovereignty and external influence. Some observations remain unconfirmed allegations. Growing public accountability includes an electoral interference inquiry confirming interference occurred, and the ArriveCan spending controversy intensifying scrutiny. Public accountability debates are expanding nationwide. The action plan for lawful accountability involves creating lawful public pressure for transparency and supporting citizen-led grand jury initiatives. It also includes using private prosecutions where appropriate. The objective is restoration under law, not confrontation.